If you're looking for a short-term mission trip opportunity somewhere in Asia, I have the perfect site for you. Today I'm going to show you a website that is very well designed. I hope that it inspires you to see just how many opportunities there are out there. Take a look. All right, let's break it down. So this site, I'll link it down below. It's Opportunities.omf.org. This is a site that I've used several times and recommended. OMF is Overseas Mission Fellowship. I've done several opportunities with them before and would highly recommend. So let's say you only have a few weeks, but you do really want to actually experience what mission work would look like. Let's do that right now together. This is a great way to experience anything from short term of 2 weeks all the way to years on the field doing long-term mission work. So take a look here. Great way to sort opportunities. When I worked as a teacher, it was really awesome to be able to use the summer months to try things that were a few weeks at a time, up to a few months. I also wanted to show you back on that home screen what I really hope that when you see this list, you see just how many opportunities exist. If you're maybe more of an introvert, you are a professional, there's actually roles out here on the field that could help support missionaries and also could give you opportunity to be in another country in a missionary context and ministering to locals, whether it be co-workers or people down the street. There are so many different ways that you can use the passions that God has given you and equipped you with to serve the mission field. Teaching is one of the ways that I've been involved, and so let's say you're into teaching like me. Just click that little opportunities button and you can see, I'll see what different teaching opportunities there are abroad here. So 29 opportunities, quite a few, but looks like many different English teaching positions, and you can actually be a lecturer as well. That's an interesting thing. I know several people who are lecturers at local universities abroad, usually teaching English, but sometimes they're teaching their subject matter in English. So while it's always great to learn local language and culture to be able to relate to your students and outreach, you can rest assured that you don't need to wait until you fully know the language to be able to lecture or teach in that culture. Most of that would be done in English. I'm also going to click on the admin, show you what opportunities exist there. Support staff for Christian schools, budget admin, coordinator for short term. Love this. There are so many different ways, and you can actually see the length of time, the location. I know when I first came across this site, I found it very helpful because I could just see how there are so many different opportunities available that many people typically don't think about. When they think missions, they think, oh, I need to go live in a hut in the middle of nowhere, and if that's what God is calling you to, then you better go do that, right? But if you feel God is calling you to the mission field, I guess be open to what that could look like specifically. And if you don't know, maybe use this for some inspiration. Pray about some of these opportunities because these are roles that need to be filled, and you can take a look. And if there's something that calls out to you, what I love as well is that you can look by country. So depending on your experience, maybe you know a different language or have experience with a different culture, then these could be great opportunities for you to be able to serve in that country. Maybe you grew up with friends from Thailand and you even learned a few Thai words, and you're definitely familiar with some aspects of Thai culture. And this could be a great opportunity for you to use that experience to serve in that country. Maybe you have relatives from the Philippines or Hong Kong, and take a look at the opportunities that are available in those countries. So great site. I really would highly recommend OMF. They do a good job vetting their candidates and making sure that their candidates are spiritually sound. And so while the application process could be extensive, I think it really makes it so that when you get to the field, you're with co-laborers in Christ that really are focused on Christ. So that is the thing, of course, to go forward with. Like, whatever opportunity you choose, pray about it. Make sure it's something that God is really calling you to. And if so, then you'll be ready for any of the challenges you may face on the field, and you will be able to push through because you know that is something that you have assurance that God is calling you to. Please do take some time to take a look at this website, look at the different opportunities that are available. If you have questions about any of the opportunities, feel free to comment below. Also, if you apply for an opportunity or take an opportunity, let me know down below so I can celebrate with you. I love seeing people go for that. It's my belief that many people are actually called to mission work, and they just don't know what that looks like and don't know how many opportunities exist. Take a gander at the many different opportunities that exist. If you have a friend that is into missions, OMF is primarily in Asia, but you can see that there are plenty of opportunities in other continents as well. But a focus on Asia and a focus on people that have never heard the gospel. So what's so cool is, even if you don't consider yourself an evangelist, you can still support mission efforts with your profession or with your skill set. Take a look and have some prayer time thinking about what God might be calling you to, or encouraging you to send this link to someone who maybe has missions on their heart. All right, blessings. That's it for now. May God bless in your mission journey. Peace.